I'm Luke.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we're American Preppers.
Hello, National Geographic. Before I begin my casting audition for this new series that yous are looking at working on, American Preppers, I'd first like to thank you for giving me a platform and an opportunity to speak to the American people about the events that are about to happen in the near future, especially the Great Earthquake and the 7 Trumpets of Revelation. I can't thank you enough for that opportunity already. Now, with that said, I would greatly appreciate the opportunity to be on American Preppers and speak to the American public as often as possible about prepping. And you know, many people get a misconception about prepping. I see it more and more often each day passing by. And with that said, I would like to take you on a personal look with me at what prepping really is. So let's take a look right now. Most people, when they think of prepping, they think of canned foods. They think of water, and they think of like MREs and other things like that. But the truth is, prepping goes so much further than just food. Everyone thinks it's about bugging out or getting home. But it's about so much more than that. They think it's about having tons of land, livestock, barns, ponds, and all the things like that for a bug out location. But it goes further than that.
Yeah, I'm here at the job site now. It looks like they delivered the block.
They think it's about radio communications, or building a bunker in the ground or a fallout shelter. But the fact is, it goes further than that as well. They think it's about high-tech gadgets, like a gasifier, having a generator, solar panels, and wind turbines. But it goes further than that. Everyone thinks it's about camo, AR-15s, bulletproof vests, pistols, shotguns, and multitudes of ammo. But the truth is, prepping's about so much more than that also. What being a prepper really is making a mental decision that you will survive no matter what natural disaster, no matter what happens, no matter what comes your way, you will survive and hopefully save as many other people as you possibly can. That's what being a prepper is about. And that's the spirit that rides in my heart that pushes me every day to prepare, because I don't want to just save myself. I want to help save others around me. Now, with that said, there's a couple things that I want to point out as my own personal preps. And also, if you want to check out all the preps that I've done, I keep a running tab on 7 Trumpets Prepper channel on YouTube.com. You can check the link right there and check out all the preps that we do. I get other people to help out all the time because it's a group effort what we try to do on the channel to reach other people to show them so that they can better prepare. Now, with all that said, you know, when it comes to prepping for me, I'm a prophecy prepper. I prep based on the Bible. I don't prep based on what anybody else says or what, you know, current events are going on. There's economic collapses happen all the time. There's war, famine, strife, pestilence, all these things happen. But I prep based on that the 7 Trumpets of Revelation are going to happen very soon. I try to help promote these guys. This worldslastchance.com. You can check their link right there to their 7 Trumpets of Revelation series. And I try to promote them all the time on my channel because these events are going to happen in the near future. Now, the one thing that I would like to point out is like this right here. March of next year, the healthcare bill will be in full force. And contained in that is a type 2 implantable device. And no, I'm not answering you how that I got a hold of this. If you want to find out, you'll have to come film American Preppers with me. But this is an RFID syringe. And contained in the end of it is a rice-sized RFID transmitter. If this was mandated and put into the population, this alone right here could cause all sorts of civil unrest, which could cause martial law to be implemented. The fact is, there's something all the time coming or going that could cause you to need to be a prepper. You need to be prepared because if martial law happened tomorrow, I guarantee the grocery store wouldn't be as stocked up and as easily accessible as it could be. This is just one example. Another thing is the growing number of volcanoes, earthquakes, and things that are happening in that nature. These are happening at a rapid pace all the time. You know, we could have a wildfire like they've had earlier this year out west in the United States. There's so many different things that can happen, and we all need to take a look at these things. And that's why American Preppers, I think, will be a good thing to help open people's eyes and get them to pay more attention, because the Alaska State Governor I don't have the article with me at the moment. I actually wanted to pull that down and show it to you. The Alaska state governor has just asked his people to start prepping, and not only that, but the governor is getting preps put back to help save as many people in his state as possible if something bad happened. Now that's a true political leader. I don't like to talk politics, but just wanted to point that out. Whether it's martial law, RFID chips, an earthquake, even the 7 trumpets of Revelation that I'm preparing for personally, there's so many chances of something bad happening at any point in time. There's actually so much turmoil that's going on worldwide and here at home than I've ever seen since I was a child. Something big is about to happen, and that's why I want to be a voice to the American people. I want to help wake people up because I want to see lives saved. My greatest desire in life is to see not only every person saved physically, but also see them in the new kingdom one day. And I would love to be the voice for American preppers that helps get that message out there to people to be prepared. But I want to leave you with just a few last thoughts. So let's go to that right now. Some final thoughts that I want to leave with you is this. In Scripture, in Matthew chapter 24, Messiah stated that there would be signs in the heavens and the sun, moon, and stars before his return. Something that's really significant and stuck out to me in the past couple years and that has really prompted me to get ready and get prepared and be a prepper is that if you check with NASA, you can see that the lunar solar tetrads that are about to take place are already slated out. NASA's already got them laid out when they're going to happen, and you can check it on NASA's website. But the interesting thing is when most people will be observing the Roman Gregorian calendar, these events will be happening on the Creator's calendar on very specific days, on Passover and Sukkot. These events will happen in 2014 and 2015, and then later in 2018 and 2019. The thing that's so significant to me about this is the 7 trumpets of Revelation can happen in between that time frame, and it gives plenty enough time for those events to unfold. I think this is something that should be shared with the American people, and it's something, if I'm selected to be the one for American Prepper in the season, I would really like to bring this up to the people at some point in time. A lot of TV looks for drama and controversy. I couldn't think of nothing more controversial topic than prophecy in the Scripture and how it relates to prepping. This is something I wanted to share with you, and this is some final thoughts I had. Once again, I'd just like to thank you, though, for the opportunity that I've already had to be on Doomsday Prepper, and I would greatly, greatly appreciate the opportunity to further talk with the American people about prepping in the future.
So we hope to see you soon. Come film with us for American Preppers. And until we do see you, have a most blessed day in Yahushua's name.